In 755 AD, the An Lushan Rebellion erupted. Yan Zhenqing and his relatives engaged in combat with the enemy across the nation. In 758 AD, tragedy struck as his nephew Yan Zhenqing fell victim to the rebel forces, with only his severed head ultimately recovered. In great sorrow and tribute, Yan Zhenqing wrote a memorial essay to honor the brave sacrifice of the young warrior.
叔父，吃一口吧，饭又凉了。
全明儿，可有消息？
全明兄向来处事妥当，只是千里寻人，并非易事。叔父，切莫焦急。
叔父，叔父。
全明，你可把他带回来了？
世手难全，只有……
墨儿，你先去。
是。
你快说，你刚才说只是什么？
没有尸身，只有头颅。
只有头。莫哭，季明是为国捐躯，死得其所。 准备笔墨，我要为季明写祭文。
During the rebellion, the young Yan Zhenqing was entrusted with the important task of delivering a message to Yan Zhenqing. Unfortunately, Yan Zhenqing was captured by the rebel forces.
季明是我严家的楷模，立德、立功，他都做到了。叔父来为你立言，季明无职，故城威逼，不勤不。 诬陷子死，朝廷乱覆。季明，
可笑尔等乱臣贼子，妄图以我性命逼迫家父屈降。
天不会祸，谁为荼毒？
我父忠烈，我叔父忠烈，我们严家满门忠烈。
季明，季明，
季明谨记家训，志在圣贤。
父孽催切，朕道心言。
叔父。 其实还有一句话，一直刻在我心底：志在圣贤，民屈济国。
季明何在？吾儿何在？我严家31人，民屈济国，民 去济国。
叔父，严家尚有男儿在。
男儿敏去，尚有女儿在。
若男儿女儿
皆敏去，尚有千万儿女在。
I'm deeply moved by the performance. Now let's take a look at the manuscript. There are numerous revisions in it, giving it the appearance of a sorrowful indictment.
这件作品，我想
This work is greatly revered by those with a deep appreciation for calligraphy and a certain level of expertise in that field. Within the historical context of calligraphy, it belongs to a category known as the 3 running script masterpieces. While it occupies the second position, many argue that it should be ranked first.
Professor Meng, as an expert in Tang Dynasty history, could you please give us an overview of the social context during that era?
The historical context takes us to the pivotal An Lushan Rebellion, which reshaped the fate of the Tang Dynasty and had a deep impact on ancient Chinese history. In 755, An Lushan, commanding the entire Hebei region, launched a sudden revolt, resulting in the surrender of all 24 Hebei counties. Emperor Xuanzong was bewildered by the absence of loyalists among them. Yet there was one, Yan Zhenqing. Yan, who was the prefect of Pingyuan County, bravely defended the city. His cousin Yan Gaoqing, the father of Yan Jiming, also started the resistance in Changshan County, which is now known as Shijiazhuang. Yan Zhenqing and Yan Gaoqing collaborated to fight against the rebellion.
他也举起义旗，颜真卿、颜杲卿兄弟2个就联合起来。
During this period, Yan Jiming, the younger brother, served as a junior transportation officer. Following the reclaiming of Changshan County, the situation underwent a significant transformation. Yan Gaoqing assumed direct control of the Tumen Pass, now known as the Jingxing Pass, connecting Hebei and Shanxi. An Lushan swiftly launched a counterattack, sending Shi Siming to oversee it. When Shi Siming arrived, the Tang Dynasty's prospects had already improved, with 17 of 24 counties reclaimed. At that moment, successfully supporting Yan Gaoqing and defending Changshan could have changed the fate of the Tang Dynasty.
肯帮一帮长山的话，继续守住这个地方，唐朝后来的形势不至于那么坏。
However, Wang Chengye, the Taiyuan magistrate, insisted on claiming credit for opening the Jingxing Pass himself and refused to help. In the eulogy, this situation is aptly captured in the phrase, "A disloyal official failed to provide aid, leading to the besiegement and submission of the defenseless city." Only 8 days had passed since Yan Gaoqing initiated his uprising, and his preparations were inadequate. Shi Siming, a formidable general, captured 2 nephews of Yan Zhenqing, including Yan Jiming, using them to pressure Yan Gaoqing to surrender. But Yan Gaoqing resolutely refused, even at the cost of his son's life. Yan Jiming thus became the first family member to be executed.
This manuscript was not intended to be an exquisite piece of calligraphy or a timeless masterpiece. Its purpose was not to be reviewed and passed down through generations as a famous work. Instead, it was written with a heart filled with sorrow, blood, and tears. Towards the end, Yan Zhenqing could barely form a coherent character. However, he was completely immersed in his writing, losing himself in an overwhelming sense of sadness. This piece can be appreciated, but it can never be truly replicated. You can copy it on a surface level, but its deeper essence remains elusive.
我们看常山做郡的那个郡，还有
As we examine the characters Jun, Cheng, and Zhi, we notice that each stroke is fully extended. This characteristic is consistent throughout the entire piece, resulting in a profoundly three-dimensional and expressive calligraphic style. It exemplifies a noteworthy aspect of ancient Chinese calligraphy, the ability to adapt to varying circumstances and employ the techniques honed through extensive practice.
已经烂熟于手，那么在临机应变的过程中，全部可以激发。
Now is time for the writing session. What will be our practice content for today? To better understand and appreciate the dignified and majestic style of Yan Zhenqing's calligraphy, we will be honing our skills by transcribing the Yan family temple stele.
How can we truly capture the essence and vitality of Yan Zhenqing's calligraphy? When we delve into Yan Zhenqing's writings, including his regular script and stele inscriptions, we encounter bold and robust strokes. However, in his draft of a Requiem to My Nephew and Contending for a Seat, there's an element of lightness within the heaviness. To capture the spirit of Yan Zhenqing's characters, I think we should adaptedly wield their dynamic and vigorous energy while avoiding rigidity.
Now let's take a moment to admire the pieces of calligraphy created by the enthusiasts.